Okay then, so in the last video we started to do some styles for large tablets and small laptops at this media query, 960 pixels, and we addressed the top half of the site. The nav up here, we showed these links, and we made this look better as well. Now I want to move down first of all to the projects, and I think that these images are starting to get a little bit too big, and I think this is too far down. It should be brought up, and maybe these two spread out a little bit so it can kind of nuzzle into the middle a little bit more. So we're going to do that first of all. Let me just move this back down to about 960 pixels. Let's go down here. And the first thing I'm going to do after the welcome selector is move on to the projects. Now, remember, I'm targeting these things right here, and I want to put these into different columns. So I'm going to use nth child to target each one individually. So let me start off by saying projects, because they're in the projects class, and then the anchor tag, and then we want to use the nth child selector. And first of all, we want to grab the first child. And we're going to use the grid-column property to place this a little bit more to the left. So it's going to start at line 2, which is one column over, and end at line 4. Okay, so let me just copy this and paste it a couple of times down here, and I'm going to change this to 2 and this to 3. Now this second one I'm going to position at 4, so it starts where the other one ends and it ends at 6, and then the last one I'm going to start this at 6 and then it's going to end at 8. So all three of them right here at the minute are on the same row, right? One starting at 2 and finishing at 4, then 4, then 6, then 6 and 8. So if we save it, it looks something like this. And that looks okay. And they do get a little bit bigger. We are going to increase the size of the images in a second, so they are a little bit bigger than this. But first of all, I want to move this down a touch. Now, I don't want to move it to the next row because that's going to put it too far down, right down here. I just want to nudge it down by about 140 pixels. So in the second child, I'm now going to say as well, padding hyphen top is going to be about 140 pixels. And that nudges it down, but not all the way onto the next row. And that looks okay. Now, these things right here, these images, they're a little bit small, and that's because they have a max width at the minute of, I think, 60%. Let me have a look. Yeah, 60% right here. So what I'm going to do is grab this selector, and I'm going to paste it in again down here, and I'm going to increase that max width, and I'll increase it to 80%. Now, this right here, I can get rid of, this margin at the top, because we're duplicating it, and in fact, I can go up here and get rid of that as well, wherever it was. We don't need to duplicate it because we have a margin at the bottom as well. So now let me change that, because we can no longer have a 20% margin left and right. We can only have a 10% margin left and right, because now the width of the image and the text is 80%. All right. So if I save that now, okay, that is looking a bit better. Now the images are a little bit larger, but these are kind of bunched up together, and it just looks a bit neater on this kind of size device. All right then, so that's the project pretty much done. Now I want to move on to this skills section, and basically I just want to make this look a little bit nicer so that they're all on one row, because I think now we have enough room. So at the minute these are spanning 4 columns, but maybe now we can have them span 2 columns instead, so we get 4 boxes in one single row. So let's start off with the skills container first of all, and that is going to now have a padding of around 30 pixels to the top and bottom, 20 pixels left and right. Save that. And now we want to move on to the UL itself. And by the way, what I did there was just remove some of the padding on the left and right, because now we have more room for the row going across here, so they're not all squashed together as much. And after that, I'm going to say skills UL, and that is going to have a margin of 40 pixels top and bottom, auto left and right. Save that, and that just gives it a bit more breathing room at the top and bottom. And then after that, I'm going to now target the LI tags, so the list items themselves. And I'll do that by saying skills LI, and then each one of these now is going to span 2 columns in width. So I can say grid-column is going to be span 2. Save that, and that is looking okay. All right, cool. So that's the skills done right there. The last thing we need to do on this kind of width is probably just adjust the footer a little bit. What I'm going to do is come down here and say footer to give it a little bit more padding. First of all, not footer. I'm going to give it a bit more padding by saying 40 pixels top and bottom and 20 pixels left and right. Save that. Okay, looking pretty good. And what is the current background size? Let me take a look at that up here. So 20%. Now, can we increase that a little bit? Let me have a look. I'm just going to say background hyphen size. I'm going to say about 25%. So let's see what that does. Okay, that's looking all right. Not much in it, but you know, I think it looks a little bit better. Okay, cool. So now at this width, it's looking pretty nice. And if we go from mobiles, we can see it's all looking good on mobile. And we're working outwards to larger screens. So we go to small tablets, and it looks like this. And then we go to larger tablets over here, and it's looking like this. So next, all we need to do is address desktop sizes, which is around about 1200 pixels and up. So at this point, we want to make it look slightly nicer. There's just going to be a few styles we need to address to do that, and we're going to do it in the very next video.